Hello, Libra. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you can make it. I hope you're all doing well. Libra, we're going to take a look at what's going on for you around your money and finances for the month of September 2020. So, Libra, let's get into your messages. We're going to be pulling from a few decks here, okay? Libra, when I was meditating on your energy around your money and finances, I immediately heard, give it back. Whoa. What up with that, Libra? I feel like there's something that you want back that you feel is taken from you or has been taken from you. Um and that you want returned, or you're having trouble getting it returned, or maybe you are now at a place where you're getting it back, but there's something you want given back to you, either to do with work or something of value, or having to do with money, or all of the above. So let's get into what's going on for you, Libra, for the month of September 2020. But yeah, I heard give it back. I'm like, whoa, okay. You mean that shit. Okay, you like, get mine up. This might be around, if it's work, it could be to do with money, a work situation, issues with time, like maybe you need your time back, or something went wrong with your time. But something is not sitting good with you, that you're like, give it back. You feel that it belongs to you, that you have a right to it, or somehow you feel wronged in some way and you want the situation corrected. Now, either that's going to be what you experience in September, or this is something that you're going to be able to come away from and get it back, or get some sort of solution, but it took some time. Maybe it goes down for the month of August. Maybe it's happening now. I mean, I am doing this reading for you for the month of September and August. So, anyway, Libra, let's see what's going on for you. Messages for Libra, money and finances, please, for the month of September 2020. Thank you. Okay, you got the dog. This is your energy. Woof. That's why you barking. Loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. That's a 19. Now, we can break that down to a 10, but 19 is the sun, right? So there may be something you want clarity with, something where you want to see a positive turn happen to it, something you may be putting energy into that you want to break free from, um, something you want success with, or this is where you are seeing success with all of that, or seeing a positive turn. But with the dog here, this is you being loyal, or you want loyalty around a money or work situation, and you very sincere about that shit. You Libra, you like your scales balanced. You want the right thing to happen. You want shit to be fair, and you unconditional about that. You have an unconditional passion with that, um, and so you want loyalty here. And you might be like a dog with a bone, where you just can't let that shit go. You just keep trying to find a way to make that shit right, or to get it made right here. And, you know, with that 19, it also breaks down to a 10. You want to see some sort of change with this. That also breaks down to a 1. This is something you're trying to manifest, or you see yourself having a capacity and the ability to influence the situation and get it, and perhaps you do. But let's see what else is coming through for you, Libra, in your money and finances for the month of September 2020. You want consistency too with money and with work, or with something in particular happening with your money and with work, and um, where it's unconditional for you. You're like, listen, I fuck these conditions. It's unconditional. You don't just pick and choose what applies or doesn't apply here. It's all or nothing. It's unconditional. And you sincere about that. You mean that shit. Messages for Libra, money and finances for the month of September 2020. Okay, something you got a lot of passion around, that you're loyal to, that you are focused on. Okay. I also feel like you're loyal, and like like a dog is a companion to its owner, but I feel like you got bit, right? And you're like, whoa, where's the loyalty? That was insincere. Where the unconditional love here? Where the support? So you do have required skill and balance, yeah. So whatever it is that you are sincere about, that you are unconditional about wanting, an outcome with, that you want loyalty with, or you want the right thing to happen here, you are focused on, it's going to require skill and balance, right? So you may be fumbling a little bit or trying to see your way on how to handle something with money and work, and it requires skill. Now, maybe you need to see about getting some professional help um, with this, or bring someone who has more experience on this to help you to balance the situation. But it's something about it is tricky. Something about it is tricky that's happening with money or work or both. Also, it's going to require skill in the month of September for you to be balanced with your money and your work situation. So you want to be careful, because she's like on this ball, and she got one foot on it. She look like she's got her shit together. She got skills. She handling hers. So you want to make sure that's what you're doing too. So you don't want to, end up falling off, or be falling off on your game here. Okay, so you want to make sure that you level up, get your experience up, make sure you on point, staying on top of things, staying loyal to yourself, loyal to your cause with money and with finances, being on point. Okay, or you could be struggling with something because you don't have enough skill um, to balance this or get it to be set right, um, because perhaps someone has more control than you. You are finding yourself having to submit, or there may be something you don't want to submit to here that's happening around money or with work. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Libra, regarding your money and finances. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Libra, money and finances, please. Messages for Libra, money and finances, please, for the month of September 2020. For the month of September 2020, please. Thank you. Oh, you got feeling alone. That's the Five of Pentacles right there. I don't like that. So there's something that you feel alone about. Like you feel like you were just left out in the cold. Like you just was like, somebody said fuck you or fuck that concerning you, and you feel put out, right? You're not getting the support that you want here, or you're not getting the help that you want here, or you're not able to replenish or regain here something that is either lost or that you want to recover. And so, it feels like it's distant for you. Like, how are you going to get to it? How are you going to reach that? She look like she trying to get to a place of security. Where you going to get your help? How you going to get over there? There may be issues in communication, because my throat is like tripping right now. You could be tripping too. You also want to be careful of lack, because as it has to do with money or work, you don't want to, you may be on your own with how you sustain and maintain, and you only have yourself to rely on. So you want to make sure you are careful with the way that you're handling your money, or handling something with work, or how you do things concerning work. Now, you also could be being separated from something, okay, where you're experiencing some sort of depletion or lack of support. You may feel like, you're not getting the care, you're not being cared about here, or that someone doesn't care, or what's going on here. There's a lack of care about how it's affecting you. And so you're looking at how to change that. Um, it's got you feeling in your feelings, it's something that there's distance between you and what it is that's of value to you, that you're trying to bridge the gap here so you can get to it and have it given to you. And so you're in the dark about this. You're trying to figure out how to figure a way to get into this, and you having trouble doing that. Now some of you're going through this, or you're coming out of this now, or you will. So let's see what else comes through for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Libra, money and finances. Stick around. We're going to get some tarot with this too. I was like, I'm hearing like, oh, you using tarot yet? Be patient, Libra. Messages for Libra, September 2020, please. Money and finances. Thank you. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah. So you do have full moon in Sagittarius. There's something that you're targeting here, or you want to be careful not to become targeted, as it has to do with money or with work. I feel like it's more to do with work, but there's a need for you to look at the bigger picture here. And the bigger picture may be, how do you just move on from this? The bigger picture is this worth you dealing with, going through, being in that energy? Um, are you are you are you experiencing scarcity? If even though you're experiencing some sort of depletion, are you feeling scarcity? Look at the bigger picture about what or who you're dealing with, and your ability to achieve what you want here, and how that serves you. If pursuing this serves you and you can change it, fine. But if pursuing this is costing you more, in so many ways than it is to get it, then perhaps the bigger picture is, how do you make sure you have peace about this, that you're going through or dealing with or experiencing, whether it's to do with money or with work, that allows you to replenish yourself, or focus on perhaps other ways to replenish when you may be experiencing loss, conflict, or challenges around something where there's some sort of fighting, or struggles here, because you're not getting the support or the care or the concern that you want to see addressed around this. Messages for Libra, money and finances, please. September 2020. Messages for Libra. So, is there a way to change it? Are you coming at this the wrong way, and that's why it's an issue? Or are you now coming at this in a way where you are able to resolve it when before you could not, because it required more skill to the situation, more experience, more cunning, more adaptability, more information, more clarity, or more cleverness, or all of those ingredients. I don't know. You also have rosemary focus, see? So there's a need, you are focusing on something with money or with work, or there's a need to focus on something with money or work, or there may be a need for you to look at the bigger picture in order to realize what your focus should be with money or with work here. Okay. It may be good for you to carry and have some rosemary with you to help you with your focus. Okay. And what are you focusing on it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? With that feeling alone here, that's that Five of Pentacles energy. You could be experiencing some sort of hardship, or you need to be careful about experiencing hardship due to some sort of depletion as well. You may need to see about getting some help, or you may be having trouble about where that help can be if there's a need for help. For some, there could be issues with job security being at risk with the Five of Coins here. Um, I mean, well, feeling alone, which is the Five of fucking coins, right? So you want to be mindful of what kind of change or transition needs to happen or maybe coming in that you may want to distance yourself from or separate yourself from, because there could be some job cuts here too. So look at the bigger picture. Is there something that you feel put upon or put out by that is getting in the way of you being able to see the bigger picture here? What's worth it here to you? Okay. And whatever you're doing, this may be something that's outside of your capacity to change it, which is why you feel alone, because who needs to align with you for it to change doesn't seem to be doing that. For some of you, that's going to change and you're going to get the help that you need. It's just going to take a while, but you'll see it if you remain focused and look at the bigger picture and use your skills and experience and stay balanced. Now let's see some more messages about money. Spirit messages for Libra, September 2020, regarding money and finances. Messages for Libra, money and finances. But be careful about a depletion in money, a decline in money or resources, please, Libras. Okay, you're going to have your skills up to balance things, because you could experience some challenges with money, or some changes with money that you don't like. So prioritize. Okay, two cards fell out. We're going to keep it. So you have simplification. Strive to simplify your financial life, create better systems, or automate the flow of your money to simplify your affairs. So you're going to have to simplify things around your money or work situation. You're going to have to work smarter, not harder. You're going to have to see where you can make improvements, where you can tighten up, where you can make things easier for you. How can you make things easier for you? What do I mean by that? You may have a lot of tasks, or you have a lot of loyalty or commitment. You may need to revisit that and focus on prioritizing the things that are most important to be done. Where you have the skill and ability to balance things, do so. But where you might need help in doing things that need more skill and balance with it, maybe outside of you, to go find the help or try to see if you can get help so that you can experience things moving in a flow that's simplified for you, that's easier. Okay. This also may be too that there's a need for you to just let something go, to let something go that you feel like you're alone in, um, because you may not be able to change it right now, or you let it go because it's changing you in a way that's putting you in a negative space, that right now you need things to be as simple and easy for you as you can make them or have them. So you decide what's, by looking at what the bigger picture is here for you. Do you want to be right, or do you want to have peace? That's what I'm hearing. Do you want to be right? Do you want to have peace? I also see I am using my money to bring me more of what I value in life. What do I value most in life? Am I spending to attract more of these things? Okay, so that's an affirmation for you. I'm using my money to bring me more of what I value in life. So this is you using your money proactively, making your money work for you, or needing to make your money work for you. Okay, you shouldn't have to work hard for your money. Try to find ways to make sure that that's what's happening, that you're not working hard for your money. Let your money work for you. So maybe there's a way for you to find a way to invest, or come up with some sort of side gig that can bring in some extra revenue. But this is you also using your money to improve, um, your dwellings, if you will. You may be enhancing things um, for yourself or for your environments in order to feel more comfort or feel make it more of value for you or to you here. Okay, but be careful that you don't do it in a way that you find yourself depleted and at a loss and lacking because you're on your own with this. So whatever you're doing, you're the one gonna have to be. You're gonna have to be the one to keep it going, right? So more messages, please, Spirit, for Libra, money and finances for the month of September 2020. More messages for Libra, money and finances, September 2020. Thank you. Balance. Okay, so balance is here again. You have balance and requires skills and balance, and you have balance here too. Manifest amazing business results by staying in balance. Work hard, but take breaks to get back into ease and flow. Feel the joy as you work. Okay, so have a healthy balance or a good balance with work and with money so that you can sustain and maintain and be in a good space and feel comfortable because you like to feel good. So don't do anything that keeps you from that, right? And don't allow anything or anyone to keep you from that either. Your inner peace is more important so that you can experience outward peace in your circumstances, because if you are up in arms inside yourself about your money or your work, then it's going to show up more in your money and your work situation. So you want to have balance. Make sure that you're doing things that allow you to feel secure and move on from the things that's disrupting that and change it where you can. So, more messages for Libra, money and finances for the month of September 2020, please, Spirit. More messages for Libra about their money and finances for the month of September 2020. Messages for Libra's money and finances, please. Yeah, something might be a little stuck. Okay. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Okay? So, wherever you're experiencing lack or depletion with money or with work, know that whatever that project, whoever you're dealing with, that idea is waiting to change your situation up. You have to be open to either that change happening with what it is you're focusing on, or look at the bigger picture where there may be something else to target to replenish you in a way that what you're focusing on at the time is not. So, where can you get that person, or what is the project that you're looking at where that idea to how you get what you want here can happen, because you have to get after that shit. You got to do the work. The world has your back. You are being supported by the universe on this with something that you feel on the outs about or been put out about. The universe is going to supply your need either through that situation or by another means. So just trust, okay? And focus on maintaining your own balance and focus. You're not alone, so don't feel alone. Even if you don't see people, you got the universe with you. And that's worth more than people a lot of times. So let's see, more messages for you. More messages, please, Spirit, for the Libras, money and finances. Also, you could be working on a new creative project that can bring you in money and revenue that either you've been pondering or playing around with, and it may be a time now for you to get more serious about, Libra, because that may be a source of income from you, for you. Messages for Libra, money and finances for the month of September 2020. Thank you. What's that? What's that? There we go. One step at a time. 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 So there's something that you're dealing with or going through with money or with work or both, where it's going to take a step at a time. It's a process, right? Like, you see the end result. You see where it needs to be. And, you got to go through the steps. the fucking steps. Steps that shouldn't be there, but they're there just the same. So you got to take your time and try not to be in a, fucked up place about it, because that's not going to serve you. I'm saying that because you see all that gray and black area, because something may be in a gray area for you, or a gray area around a situation, but it can improve. It's just not going to improve in a hurry. It's going to take one step at a time, piece by piece, step by step, bit by bit. Yeah, that's time consuming. I know, because whatever's supposed to be made right, that you feel alone on this about, that is you feel is or may be a quick fix. It's just simple, simplification here. It's going to take step by step, or you're finding that you're needing to simplify your approach in order for you to see more progress with the steps that you're taking towards something where you're trying to regain, replenish, or separate yourself from here. Where there's some sort of lack around this, you're lacking in some way to do with money, or to do with work, or whatever it is of value for you, that it may require the skill of simplifying your approach, and you getting there is taking step by step, or with who or what this is around and dealing with it. Who you're dealing with may be dense or a fucking idiot, or they're just a fucking issue, right? And they need it simplified, could be. And so you just is taking steps to help, or get the help, because the understanding still has to be established somewhere, maybe for everyone, or just you, or who you're dealing with. But it's going to take some time, so get prepared to start climbing. Okay, but keep climbing to the top. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Don't overgive though. So let's see what some more messages is for Libra. Money and finances, please, Spirit, for the month of September 2020. Messages for Libra's money and finances, September 2020. And then we're going to take a look at some tarot. The tarot. Thank you. Degrees of love, baby. New arrival. What's this? Degrees of love concerning your money and finances. I feel like what this is saying is that there is levels to the shit, right? There's levels to this money thing. There's levels to this work thing, that the level that is being cared about is on different levels, where that's why you're experiencing difficulty with seeing getting the help or replenishing it, because you have to get the situation, or you're trying to get the situation for the degree of care and love to happen for you to get what you need. And you're dealing with something or someone where they just don't give a fuck the way you give a fuck. They don't care about something that perhaps they should be giving a fuck about. But you got a new arrival here, so something new about to happen here. All right, it's just gonna take some time. We got these sneakers and shoes. Okay, I feel like you're gonna have to just keep walking this out, or walk it out, or you might need to walk away from it. The degree of love here is you got to have self-love. And is this something you just need to just walk away from? Okay, so you figure out which one needs to happen for you. What new arrival are you going to come to about this situation? Are you going to be able to get what or who is involved here, or you're trying to get involved here to help you with something, or give back something to you, or replenish something to you? And how will you get them to care enough to do it? Right? It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, but sometimes it is. Or this could be all you, right? Where you just like, look, I gotta distance myself from this shit. Shit taking too long. I gotta stay focused. I gotta focus on, the stuff that work, that give me balance, that can be done easy. Would they give value to my life? Okay, I gotta use my money towards that, or get money, or see ways that money can come to me in that way. That's where you at, or where you need to be at. You figure out what that is for you. But there's a new arrival here. Some sort of money is going to come in for some of you too. Okay, but it may take you needing to walk away from something first, or your level of care about this needs to change, or you need to change the level of care somebody else or others are having towards it if you can. Okay, but be practical, stay grounded, okay, and be mindful and stay heart centered. Okay, and be tactful and diplomatic, but be smart about it. Okay, so let's see what some messages are for Libra's money and finances for September 2020. You may be dealing with a situation where someone is sticking to something, and you sticking to something, and you know what? It's just causing problems, or you're coming out of that. But there's some adversity here. I feel like you may just need to look at the bigger picture, Libra, and distance yourself from this. Yeah, there's something you're trying to move forward on, but that you know you're being knotted out on by who you're trying to involve or should be involved here. Somebody just sleeping on you, or just knotted out, just don't care. They're not even thinking about this. Or this may be you taking a step back, taking a break from something that you were experiencing obstacles with, that you were feeling handicapped by, that you could not gain control or victory with. What are some messages for Libra's money and finances for the month of September 2020? Also, be careful about your vehicle and travel. Okay, don't sleep on that. If you had some sort of contemplation about your vehicle in the back of your mind, address it. Okay, don't sleep on that shit. I also feel like Libra, some of you bought a new bed. Some of you bought a new bed, or you're buying a new bed, and your experience for some of you is you some of you are not satisfied with the bed at this time, and it's either going to grow on you, or you just are the only one that feel that way. um Others, so you may have some buyer's remorse concerning a bed. Others of you buy a bed and it allows you to replenish yourself. um it makes things better for you. So, or some of you may need to look into getting a bed to help you out, to get some sleep and some rest. It'll bring you more balance. Or the bed you bought you thought would bring you balance doesn't. You do have the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups here, you are focusing on trying to take care or nurture something, or your own self-care, or you want something taken care of with this Queen of Cups energy. Also with this Queen of Cups, you want to be careful to maintain emotional balance with the things that you are dealing with and going through and experiencing with money and work. But you also want to be careful of any emotional spending with this Queen of Cups. Okay, so you want to make sure you have balanced spending, using common sense and using your intuition, so that you aren't trapped by your money or work situation, and that you can liberate yourself, or deal with whatever interference that you may be going through or experiencing, or where you see or perceive or believe or there is an error with. Okay, messages for Libra money and finances for the month of September 2020. Thank you. Let's do it. All right, what's going on with you, Libra? Ooh. Okay. Me no likey. Okay, at the bottom you do have the Eight of Wands. So you focusing on wanting progress, communication, messages back and forth, swift action. You want some speed. You want some change to that shit. There may be something that you're trying to move past that you may be feeling that you're being held back from or held back in some way. You may be needing to collect your ideas. You may be up to task, or you may be doing a lot of task um, to do with money or to do with work. There may be a particular event or events going on that has some influence or effect on your money or with work. This is you also focusing on opportunities, some opportunities that could be happening all at once, or you just got a focus on one opportunity in particular here with this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is also saying that you are trying to have some swift changes happen for the positive here too. Okay, with the Page of Cups, you just may see it. Find a creative way out, or you get the news you're looking for, or you get the healing, maybe even an apology around some shit. With the King of Pentacles, with what it is that you're trying to manage or secure, or have success in what you're trying to create, or with what you want stability with. Now, you do have this fucking Tower and the Two of Wands. So, Libra, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. With the Tower here, you may be gaining an epiphany here, or there's a rude awakening, or there's some sort of uncomfortable shakeup, or there's something, some sort of uncomfortable event that's happening or that you're looking to avoid. I see with the Two of Wands, you're already looking at this. So there is a need to plan, because there may be some sort of shakeup with your money and finances, or a shakeup with work. But there's some sort of sudden change that you may need to plan for. The Two of Wands is saying that you want to be mindful, because the Two of Wands is saying there's duality with this Tower. So that tells me that this is something that could, it's uncomfortable either way, but there's a action or decision here that, of the two options of that duality, is going to put you on a course, a particular path here. So what is your plan of action here? Is it something that is going to cause you disruption, however uncomfortable, or is it about you being able to reset something or restructure something, or you gain a way to change it, or experience sudden change? But I feel like this is some sort of sudden change that you are experiencing around money or with work here, as a result of your ability to plan and dominate. You see how the rays of the sun is like beaming towards this Tower. So I feel like whatever is the discomfort that you are experiencing, or shakeup or change, um, with this Tower and the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is asking you, or telling you, or letting you know that you may not get the money or work that you're expecting, but hang in there, because it's coming. You just don't know when, or it's not, or it's not at the time that you want, or something's going to come in. Okay, this is also saying you've been working hard at something, and success with money or work is on the way, just not quite yet. So a sign, you will see a sign to give you some sort of reassurance that will be coming in soon. So just keep going, but do it in a practical and mindful way, because success will approach. This is a time where you may need to just endure, until that positive sign shows up for you soon. Now, also, with this Tower energy, this is you experiencing perhaps something that is, or um, in nature, extremely unpleasant. Okay, where there's some sort of loss of money, a loss of a sale, a pay cut, a problem with expenses. The good news is that a vital economic lesson is to be learned from it. Um, in terms of the upside. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's what it is. There's lessons to learn when you have shakeups, okay? And so I feel like with the Two of Wands, there is a way for you to plan better about what's coming, because something's coming that's shaking up money or work for you, or changing your money or work situation that affects you personally. Um, And so you want to see how you may be able to dominate, if at all, okay? Now you also have here the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. Ooh. So this here is you experiencing some sort of conflict or dispute with a system, with an institution, with a commitment, right? Um, Now, there may be belief systems at play. You may be thinking one way, and who you're dealing with or what's going on that you're experiencing is there's a different view. But there's some sort of conflict here um, as a result of some sort of commitment or something being instituted here or being established. But with this particular Five of Swords, whatever the conflict is, I do feel like you get some sort of victory. There could be some cost to you, but there is definitely some sort of challenge or struggle. Now, this could be inner struggle or issues with others here. Yeah. Or, there's a need for more information or more understanding. Or you may be bucking up against higher powers and you want to be careful because you might be you're getting some sort of pushback or you was getting some pushback with this. But I see conflict here, some sort of fighting over money, but there's some sort of dispute. And it may be with an institution or with a commitment or some sort of service that you are looking to get or you're not getting here. Some of you having problems with your union, not serving you. The other energy you have coming through for September is this Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So there is some worry, okay, overthinking about whether or not you're going to get satisfaction here in a situation, or you're worried about your ability to stay content or have maintain contentment with your money and work situation and for family. And your likely outcome is you do have the Two of Cups with the High Priestess. So you do come to some sort of agreement with something that you're experiencing, some sort of issue with an institution or a level of service, or with what's established or needs to be established, or what's in place here. Or this could be conflict with the loan and concern about whether or not you can satisfy that. But for some reason, you're going to be able to have some sort of satisfaction here, some sort of agreement, because you're able to follow your intuition here with the High Priestess. Also, with the High Priestess, this is saying for you to trust your intuition about money and your investment. Take the best course of action here. Um, there's an opportunity that can be coming up for you around money or work. This is about trusting your instincts on how you manage your money. Keep your money matters confidential and only share your information with those you trust. You may get access to a secret or information about where or how to invest or handle or manage your money, or a situation with work or something in particular where your money is involved or something of value. This is about keeping secrets to maximize your return on a situation at work or with money, and using your intuition to make decisions and go with your gut feeling. For some of you, this is you partnering or coming into alignment with your spiritual work and abilities, and you are now performing that as a service. So you do want to have balance here. The Two of Cups is also saying that you are well balanced at the end of this, because you are able to get that partnership, or you're able to save, or you're able to get a positive sign with work or with money. So as a last piece of guidance for you, Libra, additional guidance for Libra, additional guidance for Libra, additional guidance for Libra, September 2020. Thank you. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay? Detoxify whatever you're experiencing or going through, or with whom it is being experienced, so that you can clear the path for yourself and for your abundance and maintain your balance in this situation. It looks like you may even just simply need to let it go. And by you letting it go, then it'll flow. Or you find a way to change it and replenish what is lost, or what you feel on the outs about, or not getting the care, or feeling alone with. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, Libra. Bye.